Okay, so we have an auspicious team to start with. Team Hua. Can we have a big round for them? Where is this team? Not here? Okay. This team is now moseying down on here, okay? So if you belong to Joyce's group, again, please come to the front over here and get ready. Okay, so you have 1 minute. Is this your team? Okay. Yes.
Hi. Hello. Hi, this is Tisan. Team Putra. Have you guys tried watching webcasts on mobile before? On your phone? You know, use the BubbleMilk app before. Okay, if you guys haven't tried it, it sucks. You can't speed it up. I think you can't save anything also. And there's no functionality actually. So basically what we're trying to do is you just want to like remodel the entire app. Yeah, so it really sucks. My partner will talk about the features.
Yeah. So, because the basic app only has just a video player, not much functionality. So we like to implement features such as adjusting the play speed, adding like automated subtitles, so it's easier for you to understand the actual content. I can't hear. And also save the webcast. And in case you want to play webcast successively, we'd like to implement like playlist features as well. And yeah.
Yeah, this project isn't particularly interesting. It's not really exciting. And I don't think it's quite hard also, but we think it's useful. I think it will benefit some population of Japanese population. Thank you.
Thank you, Team Hua. I need to catch me outside. Are you? Okay, you guys need to, okay, we have 2 teams so far who have not listened to instructions, okay? I need you guys to be in the order that the carousel is presenting and be ready to go from over here, okay?
Hello, testing. Okay, so we're gonna start. Okay, someone is here. I have so many plans and so many things I want to do, but I have so little money and I don't have enough time to work. If only there's a way for me to earn money without working.
I feel that my company's product is not getting enough attention. How can I market my product to the general public?
Introducing Catch. Here is a solution for companies and everyone here. With our app, you can earn money on the go by completing simple tasks such as completing surveys or submitting feedback to companies to get some cash.
Meanwhile, companies will get valuable data for business insights. They can leverage on our app to pull off viral marketing stunts such as live events and giveaways.
Just imagine, it's a typical school day and you're lost in lecture. All of a sudden, you receive a notification. Wow! Kerryn is having a live challenge for $50 breakfast vouchers there! Wow! Yeah, so basically we will have, you'll be able to get cash out and participate in live challenges to get benefits. Yeah. Thank you!
Thank you. Okay, now you're used to the idea. NUS Forum, I'm going to start implementing the timer. Good luck.
Hello, I'm Shuni and Song Zi. We are team Forumania. So our idea is that everybody here, I think, we use the forum very frequently as a CS student. But actually the forum, we feel that actually it's very inconvenient because we have to go to the IVLE, then we need to click into the forum. And the forum is also very temporary. It's only available at the period when the course is over to us. When the course is over, the forum is gone. And sometimes we feel that it's very messy. Therefore, we want to implement a mobile application for the forum. So Song Chu will explain more.
So in order to solve the problems mentioned just now, we want to include these features into the forum. So basically for each post, we can let the users to vote the best answer in that post. So you don't have to browse through all the answers. You can just see the most relevant one. And also, if there's a very good post, and we can just set it to the top of the forum. So you can people can just see all the popular ones.
Thank you.
Thank you.
The hardest game.
Good afternoon, everyone. Our project is about the hardest game. It's called a Trap Adventure. So the game will be a story-based adventure into a fantasy world. It is a platform action adventure game. The player will face content traps and have to think of a way to overcome them in order to win the game. So it will be a mobile game. And our team name is called Devil Will Cry, because the game will be so hard that the devil will cry. Thank you.
Thanks very much. Devil Will Cry. BubbleMilk Tea by BubbleMilk Tea.
Hello. Hi, my name is Kerryn, and this is my teammate Jia. We will be designing an app that helps parents plan out their grocery shopping. So, what it does is the users first enter a list of grocery items together with a usage period. So, for example, detergent for a month or something. So after that, when it's about 3 weeks, then the app will actually help to add in the items into the grocery list for the parents to view. Yeah.
Yeah, so the parents will just look through the shopping list and confirm the things that they're supposed to buy. So once they order, right, like the shopping list will be uploaded onto like a job forum kind of thing. So like people can actually pick up the jobs and like earn some quick bucks, like which includes buying the stuff and delivering it to the house. Thank you.
Thank you very much, BubbleMilk Tea. Alright, so we're done with the first set. So I need Kennard Ng's team. If your advisor is Kennard Ng, please come down to the front where Kerryn is standing. Rahul's teams, I hope you're ready. So we have bzNUS. Is bzNUS here? Alright, we have 1 member. 2 members, okay. Please be ready to go. So if you know the order that Kerryn has told you, be ready for the next one.
Hi, my name is Tobias, and this is my groupmate Gabriel. So our group is
Sorry, go ahead.
bzNUS. So basically, we have the problem of NUS as students. We have a lot of group projects. So we want to have a group project manager, and yeah, we can plan the timings and sync with NUS mods, and then also be able to track the people who are ghosting them. Yeah.
Okay, so what exactly is the app gonna do? Well, it's all right here. We're gonna plan. Make it easy for you to plan. Just sync with your NUS mods timetables, group members, add them via NUS net IDs. Through your timetables, you can find your best meeting times. You can meet, you can set meeting agendas ahead of time and sync timings using Google Calendar. So you can track as well. You can review meeting minutes after each meeting, you can set to-do lists, and you can track each member's progress. No more endlessly scrolling through your flood of Telegram messages just to find what happened during a meeting. Alright, thanks.
Meet me in the middle. Sushi Rolls.
Hello. Okay, yeah. It is quick. So my partner Oliver is both invisible and mute today, so I'll be doing the entire thing. So basically, I'm sure you all want to meet up with friends, but sometimes your friends are like on the other side of the island. You live in the east, they live in the north, and blah blah blah. So what about an app that helps you find the closest middle ground for all of you? So essentially, what this works is that you choose the MRT that's closest to you. You're probably using a location services or something like that, and then from there the MRT in the middle would be chosen. But at the same time also, what if your middle MRT is like, I don't know, one north, there's nothing nearby, you will also show the MRTs nearby to that MRT which have certain amenities. If you guys want to watch a movie, they'll show up certain movies or malls or whatever. So yeah, this is actually just to help you plan your outings together better.
Alright, how about that? 40 seconds only. We're catching up. Teammate. His partner's in the toilet.
This app is like sort of a replica of our annual rank, where we can actually get to see all the overseas universities, and then you can map the overseas universities. Then you can map the overseas universities.
Yeah, go ahead.
And then you can map. Then we can map the overseas universities and modules that we want to take accordingly. And then apart from that, we can also, users can also get a GPS location of their partners or anyone that they want to go with.
Thank you very much. Clap for them. Yeah? Zhou Chang and Lo Jia Yi. Okay. And we have NUS mods timetable optimization. Sounds useful. Let's hear from this team. Your partner? Oh, he's in NOC. Okay.
Okay, hi. So, hi guys, I'm Jeremy, and my partner, Kester, for NOC. So yeah, I'm here alone to just share with you about our idea. So basically, on the right you can see that that's actually my timetable for last sem. Very poor planning. So because of this, we thought that maybe we could have sort of like work with NUS mods and sort of like optimize the timetable, you know, sort of to make it more friendly, I guess. Yeah, so that it will not be as bad as like to traveling between places. So basically, right now, what we are interested to do is to minimize the traveling distance between classes. Yeah, for the NUS mods. Thank you.
Thank you very much. We have one last team. Dollar teammate. Team name.
Hello, my name is Ryan, this is Kevin, we are dollar team name. So the problem we identified is that especially during exam time, like all your study spaces are really crowded. So you go UTown is very crowded, library is very crowded. So what we're trying to do is make a mobile app or a web page that's able to tell you how crowded these spaces are whenever before you like travel to school or you want to go to these study spaces.
Okay, so we'll be using Wi-Fi probes in order to check the density of mobile devices in an area, and then after that we can estimate the number of people there. So we'll be able to tell you how crowded it is before you go there. Yeah, so that's it. Thank you.
Thank you, gentlemen. Okay, we are done with another group. Alright, so if you're in Kyle Ng's group, I need you to come down and get ready. Alright, so we're going to go through Kennard's group now. And let's welcome Team Lamgy.
Hello. Okay, good afternoon everyone. I'm Zhengqun and he's Kuan Yu. So our project is similar to the previous project, vacancy of seats. However, one key difference of our project is that we got a physical aspect, which includes two sensors on each seat which detect objects on the table as well as the person sitting. So this allows person to find the vacancy of their preferred seat instead of in general. So their preferred seat at a particular area.
So our system also has this NPC hogging feature to minimize the number of people who hog the seats for many hours without actually being there. And yeah, so it helps to save a lot of time. So you don't have to walk into the room, awkwardly look at people, then slowly take a wash. Thank you.
Thank you. Great job. Let's see who's next on the plate. Okay, Team Ballin by Ballin. Yep.
Hello, I'm Christabel. And I'm Catherine. And together we are Team Ballin. So have you ever had any difficulty trying to explain your game plan or your strategy to your teammates or your friends? So well, we have the right solution for you. So the web application we are going to develop is that to allow users to plan, strategize and discuss their gameplay for team sports or esports. So our main feature is to allow you to customize your movement and your players. So in the end, you will come out as a video simulation of the whole game plan. So Cat will...
So I will explain the secondary features. For each video and gameplay uploaded, there will be a comment thread for fruitful discussion. In addition, users can also create group channels where they can invite their coaches and teammates and they can discuss and strategize game plans. Overall, we hope that our game app will allow users to be more organized and also to provide them an interactive platform where they can discuss with their teammates. Thank you.
Thank you. Our next team is Team Room Master. Yes.
Hello. Hi everyone, I'm Sean, this is Adam, and we are from Team Room Master. So our app idea is actually a facility management application, and we want to mainly have two levels to it. So our first level will definitely be as a consumer. So as a consumer you can book your stuff and so on. And then we also have another level to it, which is as a manager, which can manage the entire facility as a whole. Yeah.
Yeah, so we include stuff like payment and booking of rooms, extension of stay, and we'll be using certain technology stack to do it. Yes, that's it.
All right. SG Cleaning App by Josh&Glen.
Okay, hello everyone, I'm Glenman and he's Joshua and we are doing something about cleaning app in Singapore. So right now we feel that as cleaning firms don't have the software to develop to allow users to know which toilets are clean and not and dirty and all. And users itself, they don't know whether the toilets are free to be occupied and all. So right now we propose to have an app to show the availability functions of the toilets in Singapore, especially shopping malls.
So secondly, the toilets will also have a cleanliness rating. It's mainly for the cleaners to know which toilets need cleaning the most. And lastly, there's the SOS emergency signal. So basically, if you can't hold it in anymore, the app will let you know the nearest toilet based on the user location. Yeah, thank you.
Our next speakers are Y-Finder 1747.
Hello, so I'm Amos and this is Andrew. Then have you ever like had problems finding your Wi-Fi cause like there's no signal or you're too far? So yeah, we're aiming to create an app to correct that.
So basically how it works is you just move your phone around and it will ping at different times to find the strongest Wi-Fi signal at that location so you can sit there and see.
Yeah, thank you.
All right. Okay. Kyle's group is next, so that means Joel's group. If you're in Jolie's group, please come to the lower right of the auditorium. Okay, we have Team Armstrong.
Hi everyone, my name is Brian and this is my teammate Lawrence, and what we are proposing to do for our project will be something along the lines of AR for cars. So like when you think of it, like recently Snapchat has the thing where you look into the camera, then you can see how you look like as a guy or how you look like as a girl. So we are doing it like for cars, like you just point your camera at the car, then maybe like the car will like, oh I want it in black, and then you change color to black, but I want to see how you look like with stripes, then you have stripes and stuff, yeah. So that's what we propose to do. So these kind of things, then maybe like if you want to like add on stuff to your car, then in the future we can like collaborate with marketplaces to sell like car parts for them, help them sell their car parts, and yeah, that's about it. Thank you.
Thank you. Fat Bob.
Good afternoon all, we're Fat Bob. So basically we're making a game that has 3 maps: city, underwater and flight. We haven't actually thought of what the gameplay will be like, so yeah, that's something to take note. Look forward to.
But it's a very simple game, so basically you just have to collect coins while avoiding all those obstacles. And there will be power-ups along the way to speed you up or slow you down. Thank you.
Thank you. They Wear by 1775.
Hi everyone, we are Team Marshmallow. I'm Sean and this is Dominic. So as Singapore advances towards a cashless society, we have payments that we're more familiar with such as GrabPay as well as PayLah, and as well as less known options such as FavePay and Singtel Dash. So, however, the problem is that different stores accept different payment options. So this led us to ponder, are we truly on our way towards a cashless society if we still have to bring along cash just in case the place we are visiting does not accept our payment that we would like to use?
So here's our solution. Usually most people will commit to one payment merchant like Grab Rewards because there's loyalty points. So we intend to create an app that will display the payment options of dining spots in shopping centres across Singapore. So after selecting like the mall they want to visit, they can filter based on the eating options like a restaurant or like juice bar. Then after that they can sort based on alphabetical order, price or ratings.
Perfect timing. Let's see. We have Split.
Okay, yeah. My name is Sean and this is Daniel. So for our project, our application is basically about capturing like the receipt of like a bill, and then we split the bill among like friends that share the receipt. So basically, yeah, we'll capture the bill for each item, and then match each item to each individual user that shares the receipt. Then split the bill accordingly. Yeah.
Yeah. So then a secondary feature that we have is let's say when you order GrabFood, right, or Taobao, then you put on a group chat, so that we'll have one Telegram bot that will see what you order, and then from there you'll be able to calculate how much you need to pay the guy that Taobao for you. Yeah, that's about it.
Alright, JR.
Hi guys. Yeah, so I'm Russell and this is Jim Pang. So to tackle land scarcity and food safety in Singapore, basically urban farms are being is up and rising in Singapore. So we decide to actually create a central platform to help all these urban farms that are scattered around to manage and monitor their crops in real time. So Jim Pang will now talk about the solution.
So with centralized system, we can conveniently monitor and ensure that all the farms are in optimal environmental conditions. And also with relevant data, we can determine the correct feeding amount for the crops. As a result, this will reduce the frequency of labourers needed to visit all these farms to check the crops. And that's all for our presentation. Thank you.
Thank you. All right, we are done, and we need to move on to Joel's team. So those of you in Lui Sheng Jie's team, please come down. And we have team 1955. You know who you are.
Okay, hi guys, so I'm Zhen and this is me, and we will change our name later because we haven't decided on a group name yet. So our app is a mobile app that we wanted to target user of communal features. So the current problem that we see is that most of the time the items in the fridge are unlabeled, and then there are a lot of like expired perishables that are not clear because no one claim it and no one knows whose one is whose and when will it expire. So this will pose a serious problem regarding food wastage and also hygienic concern. So we think that in order to solve this problem, we would create a mobile app that will help you guys manage the log of your food items. So whenever you buy something, you can use the app to scan the items, and then that will automatically be added to your mobile fridge space. And you can also scan the expiry dates, and then this will lead to push notifications to notify you when your food is expiring. Yeah, and these are all the technical that we would use in our app. Thank you.
That was the longest scrolling presentation we've had so far. Very nice. Let's go on to good friends.
Hi, I'm Zoom. This is Lam. We are making a programming language study app inspired by horrendous experience with learning new languages. So it is based off a foreign language learning app called Duolingo, which most of you will probably know.
So beside the study environment, we will also have a mini text to test users' abilities, coding playground for exploration, and a PvP mode so that users can compete against each others. Thank you.
Very nice. Piano Tango.
Yeah, hello, I'm Shannon, this is Jingwen. And our app aims to address the problems we face with current piano apps like the one you see at the top, which is that you have to scroll up and down to play the whole range of the piano, and you can't really play like a normal piano. So this app is kind of designed for people who maybe don't have the space or can't afford to buy a piano, so we want to have this app available for them.
So we're planning to use AR, and then like you can just scan the floor or something, and then the piano will appear in front of you, and then when you play, you will feel like you're playing a real piano. Yeah, because there'll be the sound according to like where your hands are pressing. Okay, that's about it. Thank you.
Thank you. Very nice. Chili Party by 1803.
Right. Good evening, everyone. My name is Max, and this is Abhijit, and we are Team Chibi Buddy. So, our app aims to improve the lives of NUS students, making it more interesting. So, how are we going to do that? We're going to do that by bridging the gap between NUS students and other NUS students, which we have met. So, the first portion of our app includes dating. Dating will match NUS students with other NUS students, enabling them to communicate and get to know each other. Abhijit will talk about the other two.
Yeah, for the second component of app, like have any of you ever wanted to go for an NUS event or workshop or just study, but then they had no friends were interested or no one to study with? So our app will allow you to create an invitation or join an existing invitation like from the app, so that you have people of similar interest to go with. And we feel like using our app, you'll be able to add some spice to your life.
That was spicy. Okay, let's see. 1802.
Hello. Okay, hi guys. My name is Jefferson, and with me is Brian, and we are Team Orbital. And with a current lack of information in finding caregiving services, for example, after hospital care or to take care of the elderly with special medical needs, we want to create a web application to match patients with the most suitable as well as the most available caregivers at an affordable price. And now Brian will talk about some of our features.
Okay, the first feature will be chat function. It allows clients and caregivers to liaise once they have been connected. And there are also login capabilities. So it allows for clients and caregivers to have unique profiles through which they can utilize the web app. And the next will be filtering and search functions. So this will enable clients to state their needs and preferences, and the app will help them to narrow down the caregivers. And next will be payment system. So it is for caregivers to settle payment terms with the clients. And lastly, we have the feedback system. So after the assignment has been done, then caregivers can give feedback. Thank you.
Thank you very much. And we are done with another team. All right, we are rolling, and now we're going to the next team. So that's Lui Sheng Jie's team. If you're in Julius Putra's team, please come down to the front so that Kerryn can order you. We're going to start with Shopless, team 1740.
Okay, hi guys, I'm Kim Jun and my partner's in New York right now, so I'm presenting about Shopless but alone. So Shopless is basically a smart app that will actually help you create a tailored grocery list based on your scanning of your grocery receipts. It does text recognition of your grocery receipts and it tracks your purchase patterns, and it helps you create subsequent grocery shopping lists so that it's more tailored and customized to your needs and wants. It also provides like price comparisons with other online retailers as well as nutritional feedback based on your food choices. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Okay, am I making the best decision to take Orbital? Let's hear it from our friends.
So hi everyone. So this app inspiration came from our personal experience. So because as students we find it hard to and troublesome to compare manually between different modules from GE and UE. And also for students without connections, it's hard to get into contact with seniors for useful resources. And also after taking so many modules in NUS, sometimes it's hard to keep track of the skills we have learned from each individual module. That's why we came up with NUS. Yes. NUS allows you to dynamically filter all the modules based on your own preferences. Like for example, you can choose whether you would prefer web-casted modules or non-examinable modules, and a list of suitable modules will be displayed. NUS also lists down the skills that you can acquire from the module, and also keeps track of the skills that you have acquired over the 4 years. Last but not least, NUS can also serve as a portal for module seniors to share their past resources in. So that's our app in a nutshell. Thank you.
Thank you, ladies. Cook Simi.
Hi everyone, I'm Pocha and Lee Jiahao, and we are doing the Kuximi.
Okay, so have you ever forgot about your recipe while cooking or want to try new recipe? So you can actually use this app. So we also have the view the favorites, can give ratings as well as search by ingredient.
There will also be a cooking guide which will be an interactive process. For example, if there's a step that says bake for 15 minutes, there will be a built-in timer for that once you click go. As for the meal prep planner, the user could pick up to the meals for the next 5 days, and the app would sum up the ingredients needed as well as the quantity. Thank you.
All right. Bookworms and bookworms.
Okay, hi, I'm Lee Lin, and together with me is Elizabeth, and we are going to create an app called Bookworms with the intention to save 3 things. And we will be having a platform for all the NUS students to buy and sell used textbooks and notes. So at a discounted price, so you save money. And usually the sellers, when they sell, right, they have already gotten a good grade with their notes. So you actually save your grades when you use our app as well. And then by using textbooks and notes, right, you reduce paper wastage, so you actually save the earth.
So basically, all the sellers need to do is create a post about the things that they will sell, whether it's notes or textbooks. Then the buyers will just need to search by the module code or maybe the types of modules that they need. Then they meet up for the transaction. That's all. Thank you.
Okay, problem and solution. Team Spicy.
Hi, I'm Jordan, and I'm presenting our ideal NUS Minutemen on behalf of my team. We identified a problem that attendance is taken manually by our profs or our TAs. So we want to automate this process by creating a geofence around classrooms and LTs. So when a student with a GPS-enabled phone enters this area, the attendance will be taken automatically. Apart from that, we can sync the timetable for the app to the app so that they will get reminder notifications for their lessons, and eventually the module coordinator can upload this attendance to the IVOE database easily. Thank you.
Thank you, Jordan and Team Spicy. So we're done. So next we have Julius's team, Team 7. Gadupudi Mukesh's teams, please get ready. Eco Action.
Hello, I'm Xiaohan. I'm Xue Ting. Our application Eco Action is aimed to make eco-friendly action more accessible and visible. Our target audience is basically a US student, and we want to promote to the public. The problem in Singapore is that we don't know what action will make the environment better, and we didn't have sufficient knowledge about the condition of our environment. And we also lack of motivation to keep doing this action.
So our goals are basically to increase awareness of environmental protection among the public, as well as encourage users to take eco-friendly actions. The features include keeping track of daily actions of the users. So after the users input their actions, the app is able to connect them with the community and calculate the collective results to make individual impact visible. Thank you very much.
All right, great job. That was 1952. Now we have Team Tamagot Jim.
Hello. Alright, so our app is inspired by Tamagotchi. It's basically a 2D pixel figure which will evolve or devolve depending on the activities that you do during the day. Yeah. So we also have a built-in calendar and a mini journal which will allow you to take down your daily activities and you can categorize them, which will in turn increase the stats of the character, and it will evolve into different things accordingly.
Alright, I guess that counts as participation. Let's go. Kerryn.
Hi guys, my name is Abhishek. I'm from Team Car Revolution. My teammate is outfield right now, so I'm gonna have to do this on my own. Okay, so I'm sure some of you guys have encountered this problem before. Like, you guys go to a new place and you guys have to visit the mall's website or something like that to find what's the cheapest car park which is in your vicinity. So our app will be like a solution to this problem. So we aim to give a list of all the cheap and nearby car parks in your vicinity. And once the user selects the car park, then the app will provide directions to that specific car park. So it's like Google Maps for cheap car parks. Yeah. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Pets.
Hi, Kuan Wei Heng, my teammate member is not here today. So our app is to promote pet adoption because pet adoption rate is not very high in Singapore. So after like adopting pets, you can have a friends feature to friend up people with existing pets. Then you all can like go out and attend events together. Then it updates people on like the events that you all will be attending every weekend. Then you can bring your pets out to have friends. So you also have the facilities feature where it tells you where's the nearest vet, groomer, pet store, etc. And then you can rate them with reviews to see how good they are. Yeah, that's it. Thanks.
Alchemy.
Yeah, so our app is like a new dating app. It's called Alchemy. So we'll be matchmaking people based on the chemistry they have. So essentially, the profile pictures will be blurred, and then the users will take turns to ask each other questions. Then if you all have the same answer, then the photos will be de-blurred. For example, like, do you prefer coffee or tea? If both of you all choose coffee, then the pictures will be de-blurred. Yeah. Thanks.
All right. Our next teams will be from Gadupudi's teams. So Ruhani's teams, please come to the front. So they know where they are. 1727 Pathfinder.
Hi everyone, I'm Phoebe and this is Gabriel. So have you ever wanted to go overseas but you all know where you all want to go but it's just too lazy to plan? So this app, Pathfinder, will essentially help you do all the things.
So the main selling point of our app is to give users an efficient way to visit all their places of interest. So it optimizes and reduces unnecessary traveling time, so users can visit more places and spend more time at each location. So it will suggest itineraries which are customizable to each user's preference. And eventually we can also suggest nearby places of interest or restaurants along the way that users can add to their itinerary. Thank you.
Thank you. Fall Safe by Kenny and Debbie.
Test. Hi, good afternoon everyone. I'm Kennard and she's Debbie. And together we have come about an app called Fall Safe. So what makes Fall Safe so amazing? Well, firstly, you can detect falls using the accelerometers in the smartphones or wearables, and subsequently send alerts to their next of kin or the medical team. And the details that they'll be included will include their heart rate, their heart rate and their current status, and of course all their other medical details.
So the next of kin will feel at ease, knowing that their loved ones are in safe hands. This wearable device is simple, discreet, and convenient.
No worry.
No worry, our concern.
Thank you.
Very nice. Go green lah.
Hi, our app is called Go Green La, and it's an application which offers NUS students a platform to reduce waste through resources optimization. So our main feature would be that this app allows you to give away and request for goods without monetary exchange. So it's something like Carousel but without money.
Okay, then some of the additional features that we have is like we'll inform users about like donation drives that are going on. Then maybe like also beach cleanups that are coming up, so for people can volunteer for these activities. Then also we want to include like a GPS system where users can locate like nearby recycling bins, okay, like maybe for paper, plastic, etc. Then we also want to integrate a search function where users can like find out what they can do with like certain items that you want to recycle. Yeah, that's about it. Thanks.
Great job. Let's see. Who is next up? Is Schedule.
Hello. So hey guys, I'm Lionel. This is David. Our app is called Schedule. So do you sometimes feel like you have poor work-life balance, and you always find yourself giving excuses like, oh, no time, cannot meet your friends or anything. So this is usually caused by poor time management. So with this app, we will help people plan and better manage their schedules and find a common free time for social activities such as meeting up for lunch.
Yeah, okay, so now the three main features would be, firstly, the users will be able to plan their timetable, and each activity will have a varying priority level, which will be like low, medium, or higher. Then next, people will be able to sync multiple timetables with their friends, so that they'll be able to find common free time, or like a time slot or free day, so that they'll be able to meet up and stuff. Then lastly, there's the open joke concept, which is like an open invitation for people to.
Thank you. You're invited. NUS food.
Oh, hi everyone, I'm Ho Qiao. I'm a teammate. Fatin is now with me today because she got food poison. Just you can see how important food is to us. Introducing NUS food. We're making an online catalog of all the food available in NUS and allow users to rank by price, calories, and sort by location and dietary requirement, thus helping everyone make better decisions on what to eat at school. And you also get to comment and rate the surveys and quality of food. And also serving time. Thanks.
What a timely application we could have used, right? All right. So if you're in Wei Kang's team, please come to the front. Now we're going to go on to Ruhani's team. Okay, plan NUS. Yes. You're in the right order, right? Okay.
Hi everyone, I'm Yi Jie and he's Borsha, my team partner. We are here to present to you our project planners. So, have you all ever felt that your life, uni life is in a mess? There's so many things to do in uni, like you want to go exchange, internship, NOC, and then like you don't really have, like the information is scattered everywhere regarding the module planning and like what mods you can map over to NUS curriculum. So afraid no more. Let our planners plan for you. So my partner will share with you the key features of planners.
Right, so for planners, first you select your major, and the platform will automatically show all your major requirements in a progression tree. And based on this, you'll be able to choose the mods that you want to take, as well as to insert and override mods from internships or NOCs. And ultimately, this will be output into a timeline or a timetable to help you visualize your uni progression. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Detecting extremism. Wow. You can start.
Hi everyone, I'm Lui Sheng. My friend Julius is doing his internship right now, so I'll just be representing us. Our idea is basically about detecting extremism online. The internet is really a big influence on us, so we think that it's very important to detect and flag extremism before speech turns into action. We are starting small right now by just focusing on Twitter, analyzing tweets and giving users some way to access that information. The details aren't that clear yet because now I'm just trying to get my model trained properly. But by June, we plan to have this completed and we hope to spend our time adding new features and not bug fixing. Yeah, thank you.
Read more from Read More.
Hello everyone, my name is Kenny and my partner is Jeremy. So if you are bored in like summer and nothing to do at home, so basically we decide to design this app to like allow you to not waste your summer away and read something that will interest you and let you learn more. So we will have like registered user will be able to have their interested topic to read. Then if not, we will random generalize like some topics for the user to read.
And the key features for this app will just be able to link to your Google account, and then you can search for articles based on particular filters that you set up, and you can share articles based onto your social media platforms if they interest you.
Oops, sorry. Apollo You Go, NUS study by 1884.
Hi everyone. So our idea is right, we are going to help students find study areas more easily. Because we know that most students face difficulties finding study areas, especially during exam periods and at places like UTown. So this app aims to tell students which areas are less crowded so that no time and working efforts will be wasted.
So right, the study spots will be geotagged. So each time a student uses the app, right, the location will be automatically turned on. So when they are within the study area, they will be detected within the area, so you can gauge the crowd size like for each study area. Thanks.
Thank you. Food share.
Hi, I'm Lucy and this is Sushi. We hope to create a platform that allows users to post, sell, buy and share food with other users in the neighborhood. So our target audience is people who wanted to eat home-cooked food but don't have time to prepare and people who have a passion for cooking. So we hope that this platform can encourage healthy eating and maybe provide another source of income for the sellers.
Users have to create an account and indicate their username, area of stay, food preference, and price range. Sellers can post the detail of a meal or accept incoming orders, while buyers can select the meal they are interested in or request for a meal. Users will receive notifications when there's a successful match and can then arrange to meet up to collect the meal and make payment. Users can also rate and review other users. Thank you.
All right, thank you. So we'll go on to Wei Kang's group, Kerryn's group. Please come to the front.
Befriender.
Okay, hi guys, I'm Xiang Hui and this is my partner YEAMNAME. So today our project is called Befriender. It's a web application that is meant to find like-minded individuals and try to help to build friendships among people. Yeah.
So the key features for our app is that users can generate events for group meetups, and then on our website will be a listing of events. Either you can join or you can search based on your location, event type, or your interests. Yeah, thank you.
Okay, we're almost there. Tutorial Arranger, Team Primo.
Hello. So we are Team Primo. I'm Wang Kai and this is Xiang Wei. So basically we are going to design a tutorial arranger. Since doing the tutorial balloting, there are so many tutorial groups to choose from, and it's hard to design how to rank our choices. Our tutorial arranger will automatically arrange a timetable for you based on the information and requirements provided.
So this is going to be a web application, and you can set your reserved time slot. Let's say you want to have lunch between 12 and 1, then our tutorial arranger will avoid that particular time slot in order to in the timetable. In addition, you will also choose the next lesson based on the closest venue. If you are having a lesson, let's say in Com 1, then you will choose a lesson in Com 1 over a lesson in, let's say, Faculty of Science as your next lesson. So these are the two basic features of our application. Thank you.
Right on time. All right, what's up, NUS?
So my app is quite simple. It's called What's Up NUS. So it's a mobile app that tells you what's happening around you, and then it connects you with other people with similar interests. So let's say you like to play basketball, right? You can just tap on the emoji right there. They will show you all the relevant activities hosted by NUS or student groups. And in this case, we have IFG Final Showdown between computing and medicine. Ooh. Then so you can go with other people via the features there. Right, that's about it. Thanks.
All right. Easy search.
Hi guys, I'm Zhulius and here's Reuben. So the problem we actually identify is that when you actually research for a problem for your report or your project, you actually spend a lot of time doing this. So we actually came up with this thing called Easy Search, where you can put in multiple Google queries and then they will help you search everything. So you can actually do all your research in an hour or two. So Reuben will go through it now.
So the features of it is to find first and then decide later whether you want to discard the results. So each query will bring you the first 10 results of the query of the pages, and then later you can decide whether to discard it or not. And so our idea is to scrape as much insights as possible, and also maybe possibly add extra filter for exclusions such as the date filter, the range, and the recency of the pages.
Thank you.
All right, MedBot.
Hi. So currently in Singapore, about 1 in 7 people suffer from mental illness in their lifetime. So we thought about perhaps we can come up with something to help people who are suffering from common mental disorders like depression, anxiety, or maybe bipolar. In a way that we are going to create a virtual companion for them by using a chatbot.
So a chatbot does more than just chat. Here are some features. So as the patient interacts with the chat, right, it can suggest some activities that might suit the patient's needs and interests. And additionally, since they might experience a sense or a feeling of loss at times, so we actually are going to have a planner for them so that they can jot down what are their daily activities and tasks. And this can be used by healthcare professionals over time to
track their patient's mental health and well-being, which can be used in their treatment over time. Yeah.
Perfect. Awesome job. All right. Do you know what time it is? We are halfway done. All right. Give yourselves a round of applause so far. Woohoo! All right. So those of you who have gone, I expect you to participate and already clap for all of those who are making their presentations later. So we have Kerryn's group next. Kai Jun's group, please get ready. The first one is Split It.
Hello. Hi everyone. So our app name is called Split It. If you look at the timeline, what it basically do is if you scan your receipt, then after that you split the bill up to the number of people you want to pay. Then after that they can pay through their respective e-wallet. Then those people who don't want to pay, then you'll help to track. Okay, so those people who owe you money, then after that you'll send a notification to them to ask them to pay you back the money. So everyone pay you, then happy lah. Yeah, easy clap.
Easy clap. Easy clap. Maybe you should change your name. Meal. I don't know.
Hello. I'm Shopper, he is Lucas, we are from Ting, I don't know. So we are doing trying to develop an app on meal, which is to same idea as previously the food share. Yeah. So you continue.
It is like a Hungry Go app, but instead of restaurants, it's like your neighbor. And it's like Tinder, but instead of you and your future lover, it's you and Ahmad's Nasi Biryani.
Nice tagline. All right. NUS Share.
Hi everyone, I'm Nicholas and this is Lui Sheng. And today we'll be sharing about an idea which is called NUS Share. Have you asked for help but no one replies? No tutorial or assignment help? This will be a web app that all of you are looking for. It aims to create a community where students can discuss work and exchange answers for schoolwork and in a beautifully designed UI. So you have a better studying experience in NUS. So now we're trying to go into more details of the plan.
Thank you, Nicholas. So for our platform, every student can sign up for an account. And through that account, you can upload a PDF of your paper or tutorials that you don't know how to do. Then after that, you go online and other students who search for these papers can then provide their answers and there will be an upload system where you can put it up or down. And the higher it is, it will show up as a top answer. For this, our students can get answers to those papers who always don't have answers. On top of that, they can see alternate explanations for their questions, which improves individual understanding. Thank you.
Plan ahead.
My name is Jefferson. His name is
Imagine this, you have a spreadsheet full of names and some user input. So we want to create, imagine that you want to create groupings, right? So how can we create groupings? This app produces optimal grouping for you. So in conclusion, Group Creator creates optimized groupings for everyone. Thank you.
Thank you. Okay. So Leslie Ho's group, please come to the front. Kai Jun's group is next. Shrooms War.
Hello, my name is Jasmine and this is Ming Wei. So anyway, our game is a multiplayer 2D turn-by-turn basis game where players take turns and control their own characters and try to kill each other. Yeah, and now Ming Wei will explain more on how this game works.
Okay, it's nothing fancy, just something like worms. Yeah, thank you.
All right, it just works. AI Connect, I Connect.
Testing. Hi. We think maybe Tinder is too broad, so we want to help you guys make a dating app so that you can just find someone close in NUS, or you can just be friends. We try to make you try to group you guys based on common interests such as tutorial groups, faculties, or whatever modules you are taking. So actually, I got inspired because of a post from NUS Whispers. So I hope I can help you guys, SOC guys, improve to N-log N times. Okay, thanks.
All right. Topical practice.
Okay, so IVRD topical practice is basically just a practice paper sorted by topics instead of just by years. Yeah, thank you.
You want to say a word? Cheese.
Hi everyone, I'm Lee Zhuo Xun. Our project aims to better facilitate group projects. We will allow users to break down their project into smaller subtasks and distribute among the group members.
We will include features such as setting deadlines and sending reminders to their emails so as to better facilitate the deadline. And users will also be able to check their progress. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you. Study. You have study in the room. You're running down. Never seen such fast folks coming down. All right.
Hi. So our problem is, my name is Ivan and this is Steve and sorry. So the program that we're going to make is called Study. It's basically we're trying to tackle the problem that sometimes we cannot find enough partial paper to go around. So we want to create this centralized partial paper platform for us to just check out.
Yeah, and also other than uploading extra materials, people can also have discussions because currently IDLD forum is very limited in the sense that only the prof or the TAs can answer your questions. So with this, instead, everyone who has experience in this, who has knowledge in this area can help to answer your questions. So it's a lot more effective and useful. Yeah, thanks.
All right, let's have a hand for them. Okay. If you're in Wenhao's group, Nicholas's lead group, please come down. So our next is Leslie's group. Much security, very password.
So our idea is to help manage passwords. So basically, most people either have the same password for most accounts, which is not very secure, or if they have different passwords, then it's quite difficult to remember. So our password manager would help to store and encrypt these passwords.
So how this works is that we're basically gonna store all the passwords in the database, and the passwords are gonna be randomly generated. So what you have to do is to remember one really tough password, and then you have access to the rest of the passwords. Furthermore, if you forget the password, then you can have a password retrieval via SMS OTP. So it's another form of security. Possible extensions for these are maybe having a browser extension so that it actually automatically fills in the password instead of you having to log in to the password manager every single time you want to retrieve the password.
Thank you. I see people trying to leave and doing a good job of that, but I'd like you to, again, encourage you to be friendly to the rest of the cohort that's going through and stay and clap. All right? So, our next team is Team Crasher with Cheat Sheet Seller.
Good afternoon. We are Team Crasher. So, have you ever been encountered a situation in which you're preparing for a final but do not want to make your own cheat sheet? Have you ever feel that your cheat sheet should have been put in a better use other than thrown away after the exam? So, to solve these problems, we have come up with the idea of a website called the Cheat Sheet Seller, on which you can exchange or purchase cheat sheet from the other users.
So basically, the buyer can search for the cheat sheet he wants on the website, and the seller can either sell it or exchange his cheat sheet with something else he wants, like cheat sheet of another module. So, and after the buyer receives his cheat sheet, he can give a rating of the cheat sheet and write review for them. So yeah.
Thank you. Eat Radar.
Hello guys, Kevin and Justin here. So basically, imagine if you go to a new country and you are unfamiliar with the terrain and you want to go eat something. It's very common that you go open recommendation app and search for some food. But at the same time, you don't know where the street is, right? So you need to go to Google Map and search for the thing again. So our app is going to streamline this process. We're going to present all the reviews in a map basis, so you can see the location, the food store, and the map at the same time.
Alright, so in addition to this food map thing that we want to do, we also want to add a social integration layer, and this social integration layer will allow people to host outings, and the participants will be able to vote for the restaurants that they would like to visit. So yeah, this is it for Idea at Eat Radar. Thank you.
Thank you, Eat Radar. We have Heartfelt.
Hello. The evolution of happiness has taken a strange turn. We have a model obsession with feeling happy and thinking positively. There is an unseen pressure to recess our struggles and make our life appear perfect. Sometimes we struggle to express our concern directly to a friend who seems in need, and at other times, we ourselves choose to bottle up our feelings. We are Team Heartfelt and here is our idea.
We want to provide students with an alternative channel to express their feelings. For students who find it difficult to express their own feelings, as well as for friends who want to show their support but don't want to appear too forceful, we aim to provide a very subtle alternative for students to express their feelings through the use of colours, sharing sentiments with each other without the complications of a conversation. Moving beyond words. Thank you.
Well, I was touched. Family Secure.
Hello. Okay, hi. Our team name is Your Mother and Father. This is Luke and Ernest. Basically, we want to create an app called Family Secure. Why? To make your mother and father secure. What better way than to use your smartphones to provide constant updates to your paranoid parents? Luke, my partner, will be sharing about the features of the app. Okay, so there are two key features that we want to have in our app. Firstly is the request for location. So like your family member can request the location of other family members and that data is transferred over. Also, the second feature is a sequence of alerts that is triggered based on a number of triggers, and these triggers and alerts can be customized based on your personal needs. I know there are some like personal privacy issues that can come from this, but we have a number of steps to prevent this type of privacy concerns. So let's look out for our project. Thank you.
All right. Okay, next up. If you are in Gerald Hua's team, please come down. Long Island team with Jill.
afternoon. We are Long Island team, and I'm 18, and this is my teammate Jason. Have you ever wanted to go out and do some stuff, but you just can't find anyone to go with? Either your friends are busy, or they're just not interested. We introduce to you Joe, an Android app that allows you to Joe people who are interested to go out with. In this app, you can create and post new events to allow people to join. You can also search for events to join based on categories, time, and location. There are many different categories of events you can find in the app, such as movies, meals, drinks, sports, and trips. These events can be as small as joining a few people for lunch at DEC at 12 p.m. after your lecture. They can also be as big as a 3-day, 2-night Bali trip for a group of 5. Thank you.
All right, thank you. Foodie. Is Foodie here? Okay, come back. Api.
Good afternoon, everyone. I'm Changla and this is Kian. Our project Api is an anonymous, location-based chat application. We decided to create this app to make it easier to start conversations with strangers and to make friends. Users can use this app to either socialize or to have fun when they are bored. Now I'll pass on to Kian to share about the feature of our app.
Hello. The main feature of our app is to be able to message anonymously in chat based on the user's location. Users can also create chat groups or threads to talk with other users in the vicinity. And if you find someone interesting, you can PM him or her and maybe make a friend in real life. Thank you.
Thank you. Stop that bus. The bus is gone, apparently. Tutory.
So tuition is like a very big industry in Singapore, and as a university student, I think teaching tuition is one of the best part-time jobs that you can have. But I realize it's very hard for us to find a duty, and vice versa for the duty to find tutors.
Okay, so actually what we're intending to create is a platform for tutors and tutees to match. It's basically like Carousel but for tuition, and we'll make things simpler for them by creating like different functions that will make which will make the matchmaking process a lot easier. Thank you.
Thank you. Okay, so if you're in Ryan Kang's team, please come to the front. Gerald's teams are up next. Panopto Plus. Gerald's team.
Okay, hello everyone. My teammate is in Malaysia, so I'll just present this alone. So basically, Panopto Plus is very similar to the idea that the first team presented, but it's going to be a Chrome extension to improve the user interface of the user experience of webcasting. So all we'll do is that we'll get rid of all the, like when you go to the website and then you just want to see the webcast, you don't want to see all the sidebars and all the carousel and everything, so we'll like hide those. And then we'll also include subtitles with the transcript at the side, so you can just like click the transcript, then you just seek straight away to like the location where the professor is speaking about it. And last but not least, we also remove all the silent parts where the professor is writing on the board or is thinking or is being silent, so you just remove all those parts and you can just like shorten your webcast. Thank you.
Alright. Elder Care by Advocates.
Hi everyone, I'm Sean and this is Shuhui. Currently, Singapore faces a growing aging population with a rising demand from healthcare and medical attention. As such, our mobile application Elder Care aims to bridge the information gap between those who require medical attention and rehabilitation services and those who can provide it. Our target audience is split into two groups: consumers, the elderly in Singapore, and providers, our freelance healthcare professionals. They range from nurses, physiotherapists, and elderly presenters.
Yeah, so our intuitive app design allows for easy navigation for the elderly. Then we also have a peer-to-peer appointment system which match providers to clients according to the services needed and the available timings. To help our clients better choose, profile pages of the providers will show their relevant qualifications, skill sets, and experience. Lastly, to ensure app sustainability and ease of use, our application will also utilize in-app payments. Yeah, so that's about it. Thank you.
Kit share.
Hi, my name is Erica and this is Julian. Today we share with you about our project called KitShare. So KitShare is a web application that's targeted at online shoppers to help combine their purchases. So in this day and age, online shopping is a luxury that we all enjoy. However, shipping costs or minimum order requirements can cause us to think twice before placing our order, and that is where KitShare comes in.
Through combining orders on the same website with friends or people in the same vicinity, we aim to reduce shipping costs, meet minimum order requirements for free shipping, as well as make it easier to organize group orders. In a group order, shipping costs will be split accordingly and everyone will pay less as compared to if they have purchased their products individually. With KitShare, you will never have to think twice because of high shipping costs ever again. Okay, thank you for your kind attention.
Thank you. Gig me.
As passionate aspiring musicians, we always wish we could form a band or join a gig. However, we will always need an extra vocalist, singer, or drummer. GigMe is an app that streamlines this process and allows musicians to interact with one another. We believe that music connects people and that existing platform fails to directly address these needs. We are targeting our app to two demographics: people or bands looking for groups to perform with, as well as professional musicians or establishments looking to promote their venues or services. GigMe plans to incorporate a wide variety of features for its users, which my partner will now touch upon.
Sorry. Yeah. So for its features, the profile of musicians can be updated to show their genre of interest, type of people they want to find, proficiency, and the instruments they play. This can help them find the people they want to play together. Professionals can place their upcoming performances on a map, and this map will serve as an overview of regional acts live or in the near future. So with this app, we hope to put the human touch into music, and that you, the user, will be able to join us in our journey. Thank you for your time.
Right on time. Okay, I don't know what this is. Good luck.
Hi, we're Joanna and Sanchari. We hope to create an app that recommends interior decor based on the existing color scheme and theme of the room. The three features of the app includes finding complementary and contrasting color scheme, conducting meta searching across different platforms, and recommending products that belong to this color scheme. Reading a web application, and how it works is that the user will input their color, the room's color scheme and the theme, and then we will spit out interior decor relating to that color scheme and theme. And we plan to develop the front end and the back end afterwards, and hopefully we can complete it. Thank you.
Thank you. Let's give them a vote of confidence. Yes, you can complete it. This is Orbital. All right, so we have now Ryan's group. Just make sure I did that right. Yeah, okay. So if you're in Wei Heng's group, please come down. Again, I'd like to encourage all of you to stay here. Your advisors are here. People are helping out. You know, your staff is here. Please don't just leave us alone. Be part of the team, okay? Hungry, hungry owls.
Hi, my name is Nathan and it's Caleb, and we're planning to create an online multiplayer game called Hungry Hours. So how it works is essentially it's like a pass the bomb game. Like when the owl that chases the tag player, and then the tag player has a weapon to try to shoot to transfer the tag to another person. And if the owl manages to catch the person, then you lose life. So I'll pass my time over to Caleb to further explain the mechanics.
It's like catching but with guns.
Alright. Catching with guns. I am Bip.
Hello. Okay, hello. Hi, our app will be called I May Be Awkward But I Want to Play. So this app will be for people who are like introverts but have a heart of extrovert. You want to try some sport but you don't have enough friends to play, or you are just fed up with organizing games because your friends always say bonjour but they turn out not coming. So you can use our apps as a platform to matchmake with other people. So this is very different from something like Tinder, because Tinder is for two people doing fun things only for two people, but now you can do it with more people.
With our app, you can very easily find and join a game or even host your own event, and eventually you can use it to form your own team for future games in basketball or football or anything you want. Well, in short, you may lack sleep, you may need more coffee, but hey, you should not miss out on all the fun. Thank you.
Very nice. Fin Track by Nigerian Prince.
Hi everyone, I'm Keith and this is Mark. We are Team Nigerian Prince. So we'll be doing this stock portfolio app tracker. Yeah. Our app mainly takes into account the brokerage fee that different users will have, and at the same time tracks the individual dividends. So it aims to make the portfolio tracker slightly more personal for the users.
And the app will have like real-time visualization, so you can track your finances and projections on your earnings. So this app will be lightweight but useful, so it will be appealing to like casual users and user-friendly. Thank you.
Thank you. Walk through.
Hi, my name is Julius. This is Tanu. So cooking is not easy. There are many steps, and sometimes you can easily forget the steps. So our app is like a chef that will walk you through the cooking process.
So we'll have some key features such as our voice guide to tell you what to do, like stir for 10 minutes. And then detailed recipe whereby guide you through the cooking step by step, as well as our timer that make sure that you don't set your house on fire. So it will be a hack to cooking and you'll be great at hopefully.
Thank you.
Very nice. Okay, YouTube cat. YouTube cat here. YouTube cat went home. Okay, we're done with this team. So if you are in Wei Heng's team, you're next. Zhengqun's group, please come to the front. Multi-purpose productivity tool.
Hi, I'm Lee and this is Reuben Tan. So our idea is to have a all-in-one like productivity tool that is customizable to your needs. So the idea is to have like split screen function like Vim and resizable windows like Vim.
Yes. Also, the idea is that you can choose like whatever kind of tools that you want to use, and then to be able to like split the screen and like fit the tools into the different sections of the screen. So it's kind of like using the Vim split screen functionality, and then just like having different tools to be mapped to like different corners of the screen. So like you have more information at one glance, and you can like just check many things that you want to see together. When let's say for example you're planning for something and you require like activities and events that you want to see from the calendar, and then, like invitations from emails. And you can just have everything together at one glance. Yeah, that's it. Thank you.
Thank you. Cheated.
Hi guys, so we are Cheated. So I'm sure that we've learned a lot of skills from NUS through this past year, and so one of these skills must be cramming as much information as possible into 2 pages of an A4 size paper. So what we want to do is actually simplify that process of how we make a cheat sheet, and so my partner will be elaborating on how we can do it.
Okay, so basically it's going to be a web-based application, so it's going to be accessible to everybody like at all times, like NUS mods. So basically very simple, you just upload your notes, right? Then you highlight whatever you want to add to your cheat sheet and drag and drop. Yeah, so it's like Photoshop but way easier to use and for cheat sheet. Yeah, thanks.
Thank you. No spoilers, please.
Hello. Hello everyone, I'm Lee Xiang and Shu Xiang. So we are no spoiler face. So basically, this thing is to prevent all the spoilers or all the things that you want to watch or all the media they don't spoil by on the internet. So you can just, and usually in social media they usually put those spoilers. So this thing to help you to prevent the spoilers, spoil you and browse the internet for a safety.
We plan to do this by creating a browser extension that will look up for keywords, then you will simply just filter out things that are spoilerish. Yeah. Thank you.
Thank you. Lui.
Hello everyone, I'm Sean and this is Brian. And I know we have used a lot of payment apps like PayLah and GrabPay. And then have you found that you can't keep track of all the money that you spend? Now we are planning to build an app to aggregate all this, which is a simple expense tracker app. And now my partner will be talking about the features.
So for this app, right? For this app, we'll be keeping track and syncing all your payment. Then this app will allow you to know what you are spending on and then make better decisions on your expenditure. Yeah, then it will also provide some tips and tricks on how to save money. Yeah, thanks.
Thank you. Agar.
Hi everyone, my name is Jeremy. My partner is on internship and playing Nintendo Switch, so I'll be here alone. So for our idea is basically to create a game much like an idle game called agar.io, if any of you have played that before. So the key thing about idle games, right, is that what separates a good idle game from a bad idle game is a continuity between the games. So we want to introduce this continuity in agar by including an in-game shop which allows people to modify the gameplay. Thank you.
Thank you. So if you're in Zhuo Xun's group, please come down. Zhen Xun's group is up next. Easy MRT by Team MG.
Okay, hi everyone, I'm Chen Sheng, Lee Zhuo Xun. So there are times when in the MRT station where you will see like elderlies, they look confused or they will ask you like how when to get to the nearest to the next station that their destination. And there are times where they feel confused and they are lost on what to do. So I'll pass down to Chen Jie to explain to you what we are doing.
So our solution is simple. So same as Thanos wants to reduce the complexity within the human races. So our solution is to reduce the complexity for the MRT max. However, we are on the good side. So we actually want to reduce, make a better user interface for the elderlies. Yeah, thank you.
Very nice. Easy A.
Hello everyone, I'm Setiaji. I'm from Team Easy A. My partner is at his internship now, so I will be representing my group to present our idea. So basically our idea is like something like algo trading, but instead of giving you advice for you to trade on your own, it will trade on behalf of you and with real-time trading data. It will be secure, it will be fast free. You don't need time to keep watching out for news, for stock fluctuations. So it will be a perfect tool if you want to make more money. Thank you.
Thank you. It sounds like you could all use that. Cheap friends.
Hello. Okay, hi, my name is Samantha and this is my partner Jasmine. So our app, right, basically allows you to swap clothes with others at the comfort of your own home. So actually this is like Tinder for your clothes. So you just post a picture of the clothes that you don't want anymore and then you just swipe until there's a match and then you exchange the clothes. Okay, done. Thank you.
Okay, done. Split. Again.
Yeah. Okay, so quite a lot really. So split, basically you scan you scan a photo of your receipt, it splits the thing for you. Then you can drag each prices to each individual friend of yours. Then you request payment from them. Yeah. Thank you.
Alright. Let's split it. A plan NUS.
Hi everyone, I'm Mek Peng and this is Lee Jie, and today we'll be presenting our idea planners. Have you ever thought about a module plan for your entire curriculum? For instance, what modules you will be taking and when? If you have, then planners might be a useful tool for you. Planners is an app that will automatically plan out the modules that you intend to take. Users will first select their majors and indicate interest for non-core modules, and also key in their preferences to complete modules in certain semesters.
Users can then specify restrictions by blocking out certain semesters when they plan to go for NOC or IA. Finally, users can choose their duration of study. Planners will then generate a module plan based on the indicated requirements and preferences, hence helping users plan their ideal curriculum. We also intend to implement account integration such that users' module plans can be saved and accessed across multiple devices. Thank you.
Alright. We are down to our last 10 teams. 10 minutes to go. Okay, so if you're in Reuben Tan's team, yes, you are finally going to queue. Joel Shun's team is next.
Hi, I'm Shreya. My teammate is flying off today, so I'll be presenting alone. Our app is called UHC. So we realized that due to really long queues in UHC, people postpone their visit to UHC even if they're ill, just to avoid the waiting time. So we thought, why not we digitalize the queue system in UHC? So our app lets you take your queue number online and lets you see the queue numbers ahead of you. It shows you the approximate waiting time. So this means that someone who wants to go to UHC can estimate the time they'll take to reach, and they can take the queue number accordingly. This will also be backed up by other features. Thank you.
Great. Team 9. Let's see who that is. One step.
So basically this app, given the user's current location, the app will recommend nearby locations which allow the users to, which suggest places for the users to eat. So the categories are fast food, hawker center, restaurant and cafe.
So for the cinema, right, we'll just integrate all the movies timing from all the cinema into this cinema feature. So you don't have to download like GV app to search for the GV movies timing. Yeah, that's all. Thank you.
Alright. Team 8. Restore.
Hi everyone, I'm Jess and this is Ala, and today we'll be presenting about our mobile app called Restore. So there are two problems that we aim to tackle through our mobile apps. So the first one is, in recent times there are a lot of methods to pay for goods and services. So this results in our receipts being all over the place. And we created an app to store all these receipts in one place, and the users will then be able to access statistics such as expenditure, which will be sorted in different categories.
The second problem that we aim to solve using this involves the environmental and health issues posed by physical receipts. So a recent analysis by a non-profit organization in America has showed that there are harmful chemicals in physical receipts that actually harm the human body. As such, as an end goal of Restore, we hope to influence merchants in Singapore to reduce the use of physical receipts and have a QR code instead that people can scan when they use cash to pay, ultimately storing it in our app. Yeah, thank you.
Alright, thank you. Team 7. Study Shack.
Hi everyone, I'm Judo and this is Lyndon and we're from Team Press Button. So a lot of students have the problem with studying because we find it very hard to concentrate due to a lot of distractions. There's no motivation and we simply cannot manage our study schedules better. So our app Study Shack aims to incentivize and make study experiences fun. Helps people focus by limiting distractions and at the same time help us manage our study schedules better.
Yeah, okay, so you can create as many houses as you want. Then as you spend more time in the house, you are like pseudo locked inside this app, so you can't leave the app out. Yeah, so as you spend more time inside, you can upgrade your house. Or you can upgrade your house. Yeah, and then there's also statistics which you can track, and then you can look at how much time you spend studying or doing other stuff. And then you can plan your time better for us students. Yeah.
Thank you. Team 6. Stock market game.
My partner's overseas now, so I'll just be alone. As you can see, it's a game. It's PvP, turn-based. It's something like a board game, but it's probably Android app instead. So you win by having the most money at the end of the game. During your turn, you can buy more stocks. You can play influence, quote-unquote, cards to benefit you or to gang up on a fool. So at the end of each round, there will be like a random event goes on that can cause some random stuff like forced selling of stocks and stuff like that. So yeah, that's it.
Thank you. Well, did I tell you we're in computer science, so we count with 0 as our last team. So we will have one more team afterwards, okay? Okay, 4-year modules plan.
So this is a very simple site. Basically what it does is when you select your major, it will show you all your core modules that you need, and then you can drag and drop them in the correct semester that you want to take them. And for your focus, like your specializations, you can choose whichever specialization you want, and then you check whether you meet the requirements of them. So it's like a flexible planner for you. Yeah, that's all.
Thank you. Team 4.
Hi everyone. The problem that we identify is basically the students who wants to study music has very high barriers to entry because of the cost, and then also music tutors are also complaining about they have to teach the same thing over and over again. So we come up with this solution, which is a web application, and we hope that this will reduce the cost of students and lessen the trouble for tutors.
So on this web, the tutors can create courses for their students. They can upload video tutorials, mini files, score sheets. Then there will be a review system, a payment system if the tutor wants to charge. Then there will be a forum and a messaging system. Yeah.
Thank you. Modus Pollens for Team 3.
Imagine you're on bus A2 and suddenly nature knocks upon your door. You have to answer this call of nature right now. So you fly down the bus and you find that you are in the sacred chamber of the Faculty of Arts. You have never stepped foot into arts before, and so where can you let it go?
Did someone say let it go? introducing you to Let It Go. With just a tap on your phone, you can find out all the toilets in NUS sorted by their proximity. With another tap, you can find out detailed information about each toilet, such as the location and pictures of its surrounding. Key features such as availability of showerhead is also available in our app. Users can even leave their reviews of each toilet. What an amazing app, right?
Yes, indeed. Now your feces can be released in peace. Thank you.
Alright, you guys thought about that one, even the color scheme. Okay, team 2.
Hey, hi, I'm Kyle. My partner Marcus is overseas. Okay, so Lobang, right, is an app for people to find odd jobs, ad hoc jobs, freelance jobs. So it's targeted at people with not enough money. So you can work anytime you want when people want you to work, and yeah, you earn money when you have time. Thank you.
Alright, we're down to our 2 last teams. Team 1, Easy Meat.
Hi, Marcus is Jaron, and our team name is Easy Meet. So we aim to build a simple and effective app to help facilitate meetings for all. And there will be several key features we plan to implement, such as the schedule deconflictor, which allows us to choose the best timings for the group meeting. There will be a messenger chat to ensure ease of communication. There will be an agenda notice board to display important details of the meeting. And lastly, we will try to ensure that there's the ability to ensure concurrent collaboration. That's about it. Thank you so much.
Alright, down to our last team. Let's give it up for everyone. Come on, hands up. Alright. Stop the bus, right? Alright. The last one.
Alright, this app is about, like, instead of pressing the door, like the bell, right, to stop the bus, like, before you stop, like, you can press, like, you can choose the location of the particular app, like you bought the watch already, right, and you can know, like, which bus stops you want to stop, then just press the red button, then, like, you will signal to the bus driver that you have to stop at this stop. So, like, to prevent, like, non-passengers of that bus to like kind of like ring the bell from this app, you can sync your EZ-Link card with the particular app. So like use the phone to tap to the bus, then you will like link to the bus, kind of thing like a particular bus, so you can stop. So like it's like only for the passengers of the bus. Thank you.
Alright, we've come to the end of Ignition. Thank you all, ladies and gentlemen, for staying for the whole thing. Give yourselves a round of applause. Please thank our beautiful helpers over here, Ying-Shin and Kerryn. Alright, and we'll see you at Mission Control or Splashdown. Goodbye.